know what to. It's like a golf challenge.
315.
Ow.
And from the fairway.
I want to get a mic. And right now it looks so hot. So
crucial eagle attempt on the way. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out.
But greens are fast though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Can you finish reading the putt? No!
That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right.
Come on. Well, that's a par on the first hole. At least I didn't make a bogey.
Did the job right there. Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. So a longer putt coming up next, about 30 feet away. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Frank, he might like this one. He might do that. The third hole here at the Wetlands is a par 4, 460 yards. Frank, it appears to be a pretty straightforward tee shot.
It is, and actually, Rich, when I was watching the web.com event here, this is where I saw those young talented players really take advantage of a hole like this. Just ramrod straight. They teed it up and just ripped it down there, and these are the sort of holes they can often make 3 on. Bunkers sort of short, left and right. Plenty of green to work with. A nice high-flying second shot will be well rewarded here.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
And he's made it onto the green.
Well, this hole is going to probably have a bogey. I need to putt this great. Missed it. Bogey.
Well, that's disappointing. That's a drop shot at number 3. These putts keep the round together. And so just getting started. Even
so that's me, back to even.
Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3, 4th, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off, and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Dang it.
Not a very good read right there.
No, it's that sneaky distance.
Oh no.
You can't miss him.
That's a double.
Another
well,
bogey.
a bogey.
The 4th. Even par currently.
Just a shade over par. +1.
+1. This is not going very well.
It's par 5 and it's a good one.
But here at this par 5, I can make up.
Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than the one we just saw. Well, that's a smart shot. A lot of people would have tried to be a little more heroic from there, but there was no need.
Back on the fairway, back in play. Perfect, and in the hole. What a shot. On to the par 4 sixth here at
that was very
Frank,
lucky.
How does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Drivable par 4. Not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. So the eagle goes begging.
Well, here we got a birdie, so I might be back to minus one.
Another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Stacking them and racking them. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank. A par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the three-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
Good-looking shot right here. That was just a gut.
Hopefully.
Settles in over the putt. That was so close, Frank.
Well, I got a bird.
Just time to forget that one. You couldn't hit that much better.
Frankie seems to have found something. Already 2 birdies in a row and now another chance.
It's all starting to flow here. This is really important. He's starting to play well, so finish it off here for 3 in a row.
On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of the screen gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of the screen. It's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind the screen, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So a tricky little par 3.
Might be. Could be.
Normally you'd be happy to take 2 from there. What's one going to feel like? Great putt.
Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2. Inexcusable.
Playing his 3rd here at the par 5. Birdie try up next.
But this is another birdie.
I've heard of being on the zone, but this is he's just making it look so easy.
Just sensational golf. I mean, he is knocking down
that is -4.
A performance. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side. But Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
This won't hurt him. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it?
Will this continue? My birdie
right on track.
streak can get me to -5.
Jordan Spieth eyeing this putt for birdie.
Oh no. I don't like putts like this.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Par 4 11th hole, 443 yards. Frank, what's the best way to play it?
Nice straight drive off the tee, then really reduces this par 4 to size. Then those bunkers, short and left, don't really cause an issue. The green's a little tiny though, but even if you miss the green a little bit on the right side, it's a relatively simple chip.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play.
Perfect chance to make a birdie.
It's just the flag.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
Hopefully.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Oh, this one looks easy.
Kind of a tricky read.
I better
Pretty good
not
all day
make
from
a
this distance,
bogey.
just trying to take care of business. So close, just a tap in there.
Bogey? Is that all I made?
So they'll tap in.
Bogey.
-3 now for the round.
Bogey. Is this my last?
Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back 9. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
Ooh. This is an awkward length. Great, good line.
That's the eagle that gets me to -5. Hopefully I can keep it.
52 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot.
Wow, I never knew that
almost
shit.
like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth ready with his approach.
No, don't make a bogey. But don't or dog that don't make a
Jordan
birdie.
Spieth for par. That is a painful miss.
I need
right
to now
there.
make a birdie on a hole. Hopefully I can, which I should be
keep
able
the round
to.
Together. 4 under on the day.
4 under, which
Good
makes
par 3
it
here
even
at the 14th.
harder.
It's a little bit more than 200
Poor,
yards,
poor
Frank.
eagle, I
there's a
used to
bunker
have
short.
your luck.
So you've got to fly that coming in there, and if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Racking up the birdies, 7 for the day.
Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5.
Well, this is a
It's
far
nice to roll
par
in a 25-footer
5.
now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long, straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
No!
What a nice
You
shot.
have
Right
got
on the
to be
green
kidding me.
and
I would
a
have
pretty
meant
easy putt
that's
on the way.
easy eagle. But now it's a hard eagle
From about
because
8
it's
feet.
uphill.
So would that make? Now
That's
it's
minus
7 under 12.
-7.
Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here, find the putting surface, maybe start the roll right here.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
And
Looks like
that's
you
a
just misread that.
birdie for me. Now I am doing really good on my challenge.
He has this or a birdie.
Oh no. Please.
Just an amazing
Okay.
display. The records continue to fall.
Okay.
Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes
A
one good
3
strike.
and a
That's what you
4.
like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those 2 bunkers. One short left and the other one back right.
Spieth settles in over his birdie putt.
How did that not go in? Just when
Okay,
you think
well,
you're
I
gonna
made
make
a
birdie.
par. Who cares? If
Now,
I make a
really
bogey,
concentrate on this
it
and at least
doesn't
make
really
par.
matter.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. In for par. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf
Oh, I
and
thought
Country Club. It's par
carts were
4.
supposed
It's
to
not
go
a long
over
one, 377
there
yards.
with the
There must be
other
some trouble out
carts.
there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. There gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Oh boy, way short. Have to hit it. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Well into red figures at 9 under for the round.
Frank's solid effort today. What's your assessment?
Golf
minus
like that
9. I did
result
the
in wins,
challenge.
that's for sure. But more importantly, the opportunity to get
well, bye, everyone.